partner up with the racetrack insiders. You can see what they're doing. They can't see what you are doing. That's the key. Yeah, before the day gets over with, I did want to do the daily blast for the day from yesterday at Los Alamitos. That's Friday, the 17th of September, 2021, Los Alamitos, at-home ability X ratings, at-home horse player. And, of course, this is one of the pages on the website. This particular one is the Horse Betting Secrets of George E. Smith. But some of that is involved in these couple of races that I want to show from yesterday at Los Alamitos. And for the most part, I want to make mention of the obvious trifectas that took place, which were also simple pick, key horse, exactas, but I just want to give you a chance to look and see how obvious these trifectas are. Of course, the first race is only 5 horses in the race, and still the obvious trifecta $1 level pays $45.40, which is about 44 to 1 if anybody's looking for some value. And then the 7th is the other obvious $1 trifecta, paying about $86.50 or 85 to 1, which is excellent value. Also excellent value for the obvious superfecta, where the Ability X ratings key horse is ×2, number 3 and number 2, with number 3 winning, number 2 coming in 4th, and then of course the simple pick is 2nd, and number 6 at 20 to 1 morning line is 3rd. How obvious can it get for anyone that follows the track with Ability X ratings, which is the mega smart thing for any bettor to do. And I thank you very much. Look forward to us getting together next time. Girls, today I am here at my own website for a change of pace. And this is the URL to this particular page, which is Winning a Living, and it is the latest special edition of Winning a Living, and it is the special edition that includes how to make Ability X ratings. And that is because I will discontinue publication of the daily sheets at the end of this year. So 2021 will be the last year, and I believe it will be the let's see, I guess it's like the 14th year of the daily publication of Ability X ratings, and it will be no longer for 2022. So what I am offering is to add to Winning a Living how you can make Ability X ratings in the privacy of your own home and at your leisure, since it takes about 15 minutes to make Ability X ratings. And also wanted to add to this, point out once again that users of Ability X ratings are impacting the odds, and perhaps you might want to join them. And that's what this is all about. And as evidence of that, I have to offer today Ability X ratings from Los Alamitos yesterday, opening day of the latest meeting, where we can see the very first race on this opening day. The 8 furlong in the dirt distance with a par on this published sheet of 200/90 for early speed. 200 run rating, 90 for early speed. This is the run rating over here. This is the early speed. And last year we went over the strategy and idea of changing the par, or setting the par, if you will, for the particular track you are following and its class levels, which is very easy to do, and it is a tremendous insight into the more probable winners. As we can see, and Ability X ratings users all across the country are doing this, as we can see by this first race. The better run rating we came up with last year for most of Santa Anita and Los Alamitos for the 8 furlong in the dirt distance is 164. And here in the very first race, we see that the simple pick has a rating of 163, early speed of 95, which is pretty quick for 8 furlongs, but not too quick. And number 6, the Ability X ratings key horse, 166. At 92 early speed in the last race, the favorite and second choice. Although number 4 is also pretty low on the odds, according to the past performance record. But what happens here is the bettors, many of which, or I'll say at least some of which, are Ability X ratings users, saw fit to take number 5 down to 1-2 in the win odds, and number 6 maybe 8-5, 7-5, something like that in the win odds. And they come in number 5, number 6, and the $1 exacta doesn't quite pay 2-1. So there you go, strong evidence that Ability X ratings users are able to identify perhaps a very strong betting opportunity in the first race at Los Alamitos yesterday, because they have been using Ability X ratings for some time, and they understand what this indicates overall. And in general, what it indicates is the horse is breathing. And its run, I've always said its run, because it seems that the run and its breathing are very well tied together. So, and to get back to the page where I discuss the good reasons to bet on ability or don't bet, where I also point out the 7 furlong dirt distance and its par at Del Mar and Saratoga in particular, which are fairly equal and Keeneland top tier tracks. And we see the 150 run 90 early speed par for 7 furlongs in the dirt in action over a couple of years' time to show how solid it is. And here we have an exacta, very similar to one we had in the on the Breeders' Cup weekend 2017. I didn't even bother to use that one as an example, but you know, one of those winners paid over $150 bar of gold. And it was indicated that, I believe, was a fourth race, and it was indicated by the second race that day. But also, wanted to get in here, I am releasing 100 copies of this version of Winning a Living between today and Breeders' Cup weekend. Order yours now, and it is available for the cost of the yearly subscription to Ability X Ratings. But of course, you'll be able to do 4 or 5 tracks on a day if you'd like. You know, to do 4 tracks, it might take you an hour of your time, but you'll have the ratings right there in front of you as the races go off, and you'll be able to identify those races where you should bet, and perhaps bet seriously. You would be able to bring your skill up to that level finally. So wanted to get that put together, and there it is. And